Alright, what up, Dokkaners? Welcome back to Tunerami for another video on Dragon Ball Z. I'm very hyper. Very hyper. First of all, I had a lot of sugar today. I had a bunch of Starbursts and a bunch of cookies. That's literally all I had, and a mushroom. Okay, so I'm very hyper. I'm also very hyped because I just saw the Dokkan Now video. Global is getting Dragon Ball Heroes. It's happening, people. Dragon Ball Heroes, the collab, is happening on JP and on Global. We don't know when, as of right now. We don't know when, but it is happening. If you look at the in-game news, we already have the update in here. A new Dokkan event is coming. Now, there's a lot to decompress from this video, so I'm going to go over all of it. And huge shout out to Luca Dokkan, because on Twitter, he covers every single thing. He had all the screenshots ready to go. I don't know how he did this, to be honest, but shout out to Luca Dokkan for getting this done. So we're just going to go in the order that all of these are presented, but we're going to cover everything. So first of all, number one, the collab. Dragon Ball Heroes 10th anniversary. It's going to be happening on Global as well. We are getting the collaboration. That is confirmed, officially confirmed. So that whole theory about the copyright claim happening for certain I think it was French Dokkan tubers or just people who were playing those animations, they got claimed because this video was in the pipeline, ready to release, but because of the algorithm and how that stuff works, it does track. So if it finds a match, it will claim it. So that's what happened, and that's what gave us the little hint that it was going to happen. So here is the first slide. A new battle mode is going to be dropping called Protect History Time Patrol. Basically, from what I gathered, this is essentially... You're not going to see all of it right here, and I'm kind of scared to play the video because I don't want to get claimed. So, basically what this is, it's apparently similar to Dragon Ball History and the Legendary Goku event. It's going to be 8 fights. So what I'm gathering from this is it's essentially boss rush, but there's no Dokkan event portion. Like, it's just the boss fights. So it's actually true boss rush. I think that's what this is. As far as what it specifically is, maybe we don't know at this point. I don't really care. I just want to tell you that there's a new event coming, so get hyped for that. And it's going to cost 0 stamina. They did mention that. It's going to cost 0 stamina like all of these events. So that's cool. The only thing that's in question would be probably its availability. But given that this is going to be a celebration for heroes, it'll probably be the entire time. But after that, we don't know. Next slide is the story event. So we're getting the story event for the Dragon Ball Heroes Dark Empire Saga. And I was hoping for a free-to-play Super Saiyan 4, but I'm not complaining. It's fine. We're getting Mechi Kabura. Mechi Kabura is the one on the right. He is going to be the free-to-play unit. We did not get to see any animations for this guy. And as far as what he does, I don't believe we have any information. I'm actually going to go check. Actually, I can't because you're going to see the screen. But I don't think I don't think we have any information on this guy yet. But this is going to be the free-to-play event. We're going to be getting him from that. And they do say that if you have Dragon Ball Heroes units, you boost your chances for drops and all that stuff. So there is that. That's your free-to-play. I think he's a demon. I don't actually know a lot of stuff about Xenoverse and Heroes, so a lot of this stuff is going to be new for me, but I'm just so excited. So excited. Why? Because, well, first of all, shout out to Mass Ningen again for the two of us predicting the Super Saiyan 4 is happening, but also, I think these guys are going to be getting Dokkan Awakening. So Mira, the Masked Saiyan, wait, what was the name of this one? Hooded Masked Saiyan? Whatever. The Makyuka, Demigra, and the Masked Saiyan, or Vegeta Saiyan. So these guys are all getting Awakenings. We don't have the images for the Awakenings yet, so they will be also getting upgrades, which is awesome. We just did a video on this, so I will link the video for those in the description. There's a part 1 and 2 on myself and Mass Ningen's channel, so check that out. We go over speculation over what these units could look like with their Awakenings. Since we don't know what they're going to be like yet, you might want to go check out and see if our predictions line up with yours. So there's that. And then, look at his face. Look at his face. Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. I was dying. I was so happy on stream when this, dude, I can't even get words out. I'm so happy. 1 year ago, basically today, or almost, maybe like from a week from now, I predicted this. We predicted this. Super Saiyan 4 Vegito is here. One thing to take note of. This is going to be a timed event, meaning once this is over, it's not going to be in the usual rotation of Dokkan events. So make sure to get this done as soon as possible. So however many units require those medals, pick them up immediately. Just farm them all out. Don't really know exactly how limited or how accessible it'll be after the fact. And you guys know when Dokkan events come and go, they have to come back a second, not Dokkan events, but story events. They have to come back a second time for them to be in the Portal of Memories. Don't know how that's going to work with this stuff, because this is basically a crossover, which leads into the next thing, which is crossover is a new category. There's going to be a new category titled crossover. Crossover category. kind of abstract, but an actually good category. A unit that is part of a crossover. I like that. That is a better category to me than special pose. And he agrees. Look at his face. So let's move on to the next. Oh no, that's it for the first batch. So that's it for the first batch. Again, props to Luka Dokkan for doing the crazy work. And oh yeah, here we go. This is Mechi Kabura from the story event. This is what he looks like pre and post Dokkan Awakening. We don't have information on what he does yet. We did not get to see his animation, which is fine because, you know, it's a free-to-play unit, so he's probably on a budget, not that hype. But now let's talk about the Super Saiyan 4. Super Saiyan 4. It's happening. We're getting Bardock. We're getting Gohan. We're getting Vegito Xeno. And we're getting Broly. So this is the passive skill for the Bardock, which, by the way, he is not a TUR. He's just an SSR form. He is attack and defense plus 140, plus an additional attack and defense plus 40% when there are another... Wait, that's a weird wording. When there are another 4 or more crossover categories. So keep in mind, it says another, which means he doesn't count. I think that's the reason why they put this. So you have to have a total of 5 crossover category units on the team in order to accomplish this. 5. Because 1 is him, and he doesn't count in his passive, and another 4. And when you do, you get extra 40%. Attacks effective against all types when 80% or more. Performs a critical hit when HP is 90% or more. If you keep him at above 90%, guaranteed crit. That is awesome. That is awesome. And he is a crossover sub-lead, key plus 3, 120%. Again, he's not a TUR unit. He is an SSR, a base form. That's what he does. Bardock is the lead for the new crossover category. Now Gohan. Gohan is awesome. Attack and defense plus 140. Reduces damage received by 40% when there are 4 or more Giant Ape Power. So the official name for Global is going to be Giant Ape Power, not Great Ape Power, not Uzaru, whatever. Giant Ape Power. There is no Super Saiyan 4 category, sadly. That is one part of my prediction that will not come to pass, which is fine. Attack and defense plus 140. Reduces damage received by 40% when there are 4 or more Giant Ape Power category allies on the team. Once again, another, meaning you have to have 4 others, not including him. High chance of sending the attacked enemy when performing a super attack. I like this. His animations are cool. I don't want to put the animations on this video. If anything, I might do a separate video, or I'll reference other channels that did it, but I don't want to risk getting claimed on this video because my stream definitely got claimed. You know that. All right, so I think that's it for this batch. So let's move on to the next batch. He's got a ton of this. We're going to go through all of it. So he is the Giant Ape sub-lead, Giant Ape Power sub-lead. Key plus 3, 120%. As of right now, he will be the only lead for that category. He will be soon accompanied by the Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Global will not be getting that for maybe a couple months. JP just got it, so we will get the full Dokkan Fest lead for this guy, or this category, eventually. So that is the lead skill for Gohan. Now, Broly. Broly has a TUR. This is where I started to freak out during the stream. Hopefully you guys saw it. If you didn't, I highly recommend you go watch it, because it was quite a stream, a very memorable stream. A lot of stuff happened, right, literally like 3 minutes before the stream started. Start from there and just watch the stream as I'm watching this video. I think you'll like it, especially if you love and appreciate Dragon Ball. So, attack and defense plus 140%. When performing a super attack, launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when there is another Giant Ape Power category ally attacking in the same turn. So you gotta have someone else, which would be pretty easy. And he will most likely launch a super attack. Don't know what his super attack is yet, we don't know that, but he is a 130% key plus 3 lead for Giant Ape. So a little bit better than the Gohan at his TUR form, which is kind of weird, but not a Dokkan Fest level. Let's move on to the next one. So now, speaking of Dokkan Fest, this guy had us freaking out. I was on stream with Tiger when we were looking and watching this video together. So attack and defense plus 140. This is for the Super Saiyan 4 Vegito Xeno. So this is the alternate dimension Saiyans, not ours. Attack and defense plus 140. Crossover category allies key plus 1. Attack and defense plus 20%. Giant Ape Power category allies attack and defense plus 20% and key plus 1. So you're boosting basically the Dragon Ball Hero Super Saiyan 4s by 40% and key plus 2. That's crazy. That's a support right there. And he's a lead unit. High chance of evading enemies' attacks, super attacks, and countering with tremendous power. Now, I understand why they omitted the Vegito normal counter element. That would be too broken. Instead, they gave us another broken ability, which is the massive support. But I totally get that, because this guy shares the Vegito properties as well as Super Saiyan 4 properties. It would not be fair to be able to counter literally every attack. That would not be fair. So they had to mix it up a little bit, and that is Vegito. You haven't even seen his lead skill yet. Whoa! He is 170% across the board for crossover category. Sorry, I had to drink some water. My voice, I'm literally coming off the stream. My voice is like dying right now. I'm running on fumes. Crossover category, key +3, 170% across the board. I freaked out because Dokkan Fest? It's a Dokkan Fest. Okay, no, I'm not gonna freak out. So there's a lead for Vegito. Now, it doesn't end there because we also had a few more units to talk about. And as you saw from that leak, not really a leak, but we had that image a couple of days ago. I made a video on it with the homie Goresh, talking about how Mashin Dabura, there's Freaky, Toa, and then there were all the Super Saiyan 4s. So we're talking about Dabura now. So this guy, attack and defense plus 100%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 100%, and attacked enemies attack and defense minus 20% for 2 turns. Already stupidly insane. When facing only one enemy. Oh, that was all. That was all when facing one enemy. Okay, got it. Plus an additional defense plus 100% and high chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, when facing 2 or more. So this guy just became a Super Battle Road All-Star. Because when you're fighting multiple enemies, you want defense. You get defense. When you focus on one enemy, you want to murder that one enemy and take him out. And, you know, a nice luxury ability would be adding the nerf element, which he does. This guy is going to be crazy good. I would not be surprised if he's an extreme STR. Watch him be an extreme STR. That is Dabura. Freaky Toa. Freaky Toa. So now from the beginning of the video, I'm not going to play the whole thing out, but this might legit be the very first waifu of Dokkan in terms of what's out there in gacha games. I was not expecting I was not expecting this. I'm not going to act the same way that I did on stream. I was acting a fool. I'm not going to do that again. So Freaky Toa, I call her Freaky Toa just because her hair's all out of control. She looks like she's walking around with like a haystack on her head, or like a hay bale, but it's white hair. Anyway, attack and defense plus 100%. All allies key +3, attack and defense plus 30%. High chance of an additional attack plus 10% for all allies. High chance of an additional defense plus 10% for all allies. Extreme class allies, attack and defense plus 50%, and recovers 50% HP when HP is 50% or less, once only. So that is a new mechanic I don't think we've ever seen before, which is basically a heal, kind of like Whis, or what's another good example? Whis, I guess Cell, but Cell's an active skill where it transforms. I guess Whis is the best option. When you fall below a certain amount of health, Whis will heal you. Actually, you know what? The Int TUR EZA Perfect Cell. He's another good example. When you get below a certain threshold, you will heal. But now, not only will you heal, but you'll also gain a 50% attack and defense boost for that turn, I'm guessing, for all your extreme class allies. So, in a certain situation, you could be getting almost 100% attack and defense on support simply from having Freaky Toa on the team. So, this is probably the best support in the game now if everything works out, which is insane. Absolutely insane. And she is a Dragon Ball Heroes full-on lead, key +3, 150% across the board. This is now officially the strongest lead skill for Dragon Ball Heroes, the previous one being FU. Now it is Freaky Toa. And I can't complain. That is amazing. Amazing. So now let's move on. I think that's it. I think we covered all of it. And then last but not least, at the end, we got 5 Dragon Stones. You might have already received this, given whenever you're watching this video. But it should have been distributed within 5 or 3 hours of the Dokkan Now being released. So that is the complete rundown for what happened. Overall, my reaction was insane. I highly recommend you guys go watch that stream. It is up. It is available. Go watch it. I streamed for about an hour and a half before the actual Dokkan Now special started. So I'll try to add a time code to that stream as soon as this video goes up. So hopefully it'll be there by the time you watch this. Go watch that and just relive it with me. If you missed it, it's fine. It's not a stream. It is a video which will be available. I will, well, you can just watch it on the stream. So that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys were able to digest all of that stuff. Dokkan Global is indeed getting Dragon Ball Heroes, and I, for one, am stupidly excited. I know a lot of you guys were, talking about saving for Blue Dudes, and I get that. And this begs the question, should you summon? This all depends on if you are a fan of these characters. If you are a fan of Super Saiyan 4, if you're a fan of Toa, if you're a fan of Dragon Ball Heroes or Xenoverse or whatever all this extra non-canon stuff is, summon, because this is a collaboration. This doesn't come around too often. If you're not a fan and you know what you want, then by all means, stick to what you're doing. Summon on the Blue Dudes or whatever future banners coming up. But for me, I'm summoning on this. I'm so excited. There's going to be a lot of limited things going on this event, this collaboration, so I want to make I want to experience the whole thing to the fullest. I want to get all these units. not rainbowed, but I want to get pretty close. Because I love Super Saiyan 4s. You guys should know this by now. So, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, what was your reaction when you saw this, if you did. If you did not, based on this video, what's your reaction on this collaboration? And are you excited? And are you one of those people who initially thought, you know what, not interested, but now I'm very interested? Let me know your honest opinions about all of this in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly, heroes! Yes! Super Saiyan 4! He's finally achieved it. I'm gonna stop doing voices now because my voice is getting